First of all, how are you?
Yeah, very well, mate. Very well.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm buzzing about this fight. Tough fight. Good fighter, Reece is, but it's a massive, massive opportunity for me. Not many people say they've won the British, Commonwealth and European title, and especially from Southampton, I think I'll be the first to ever do that. So it's a chance for me to rewrite history, and yeah, I'm just buzzing for it, mate.
You enjoying your newfound stardom, like the support here at St Mary's? What was it, Sunday?
Yeah.
The reception you got when the two of you did your little face-off.
Yeah, mate.
You enjoying it?
Mate, it was the atmosphere in that fan zone was absolutely mental. But as you say that, like I was just saying this, someone else, like just a minute ago, when I'm out and about now, like I remember I was at, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, I was at the shop. I got out of the car, but you know, like they weren't that too young. You know, they got a group of like a couple of kids just there, like, and they see me getting out of the car, and they was like, oh, can I get a photo? And that, like, and I get that quite a lot now, like ask me a photo. So it's a bit like I love it. Do you know what I mean? I love like people coming up to me. It's good. It's a good feeling. Do you know what I mean?
How outside of the ring has your life changed since March? Has it changed?
Oh, massive. Since March, well, massively. Like, there's a lot more focus on me. A lot more like doing a lot more media stuff. Look, the city's behind me. I've just become an ambassador for the Saints Foundation, so I'm helping out the community and doing stuff like that. Just everything. My life's been it's been good. It's been good, mate. Like they say, I'm getting more recognised now by just your average Joe. Do you know what I mean? Getting a lot of fans, so it's good. Like it's no better feeling. Do you know? Like, do you know what I mean? When people coming up to you, asking for photos, asking for autographs. Like I'm just little old me from Southampton. Do you know what I mean? I still feel just like normal bloke. Do you know what I mean? And you're doing all this. It is a good feeling. It gives you motivation. Do you know what I mean? Doing all this, like seeing kids wanting photos and looking up to you. If you know what I mean? It's motivation.
No, congratulations on the Saints ambassador role.
No, thank you.
And you featured in the season ticket renewals video as well. So
yeah, I got a big part, mate. Like, don't forget Ali D. No, I had a big part. Like, do you know what I mean? I didn't think that realistically. I had a good part compared to over, like, obviously Latiz was there. He was reading the paper and that. But I had like a pretty my little fake laugh. I always wanted to get into something like, do you know, like it's good, isn't it? Like it's good to get your name out there, but it's also good like. Who knows? I could do like you see all these other fights. Look at that McGregor. He was in that. What was that film he was in not long ago? That he was in a film. But you know what I mean? You get these famous people who are like good. Like I want to be in a film maybe when I'm older. Do you know what I mean? So who knows? It's just to start my acting career, mate.
We'll look forward to it. How do you reflect on your performance against Salvador Jimenez? It was a clinical performance on the night. Do you have any kind of feelings after that now, looking back on it?
Yeah, like I say, I was happy with it. But it was my first ever 12 rounder. Obviously, he was undefeated, and I think I've done everything. I stuck to the game plan perfect. You know, sometimes I get carried away and like get drawn into a war or something like that. I think I stuck to the game plan perfect, and it worked out good. I think I could have sat down sometimes a bit more on my shots. You know what I mean? Dug him in a bit because I had a lot more time instead of just hitting, moving. I think I could have just sat down because, like, see, the last round I hurt him to the body, and that he just covered up for really hurt him. Maybe if I'd done that a bit earlier and I sat down on more shots, I could have got him out of there. But who knows? But that's always the case in it. After you've had a fight, I could have done this, should have done this. Do you know what I mean? So, but the main thing is I got the win. I won a European title, a massive title. So I just believe this time I've got to be even more better than that, because Reece is going to be a very, very hard fight. He's fit, he's strong. So I'm going to have to improve from my last fight, which I think I am. With each camp, I'm getting slowly but surely getting better and better, I believe. And I still think you ain't seen the best of me yet.
Let's talk about it. Reece Bellotti, is this your biggest challenge to date?
By miles, mate. Listen, he's a very, very good fighter. I used to. It's weird, like he's a bit older than me. I know we're at the same level now, but I remember like when I was just like not starting out, like do you know, like I'm coming through the ranks. Like I've not fought for no titles yet, and he was on Sky Sports. So you watch a bit of boxing. He was a win there, winning and that, fighting other good people. Like so, I'm there now. Do you know what I mean? It's mental. Like I'm fighting people who I used to like kind of watch, if you know what I mean, turn it to it. So, but. It's a big opportunity for me. Like I say, I could be the first man from Southampton to be British, Commonwealth and European champion. And then the next step after that, world. So I've got massive respect for Reece. He's a very, very good fighter, very fit, very strong. And I respect him. I spoke to him after we did the thing on Sunday, like the fan press conference. We spoke to him, and he seems like me, mate, a genuine guy, just fights, do you know what I mean? Just likes to fight. It's a job, we like to fight. There's nothing against each other, don't bad mouth each other, we just turn up on the day and fight. So yeah, it's a massive opportunity, mate, and one step closer to fighting here.
Do you see the similarities in terms of stylistically? You're both pressure, come forward, high output fighters. Do you think that I guess maybe could I ask you, which of those attributes do you feel you have over him? Do you feel like there are certain parts of your game that you are better than him at?
Yeah, like you said, we are similar in aspects. Sorry, mate. I'm tired. Similar in aspects, like you say, both fit, both game, both similar styles-ish. But I just think I've got that bit more of a boxing IQ. You know what I mean? Just a bit more clever, a bit more smarter, a bit more cuter. Who knows? They might go out the window on the night. Who knows? But that's what I believe, mate. That's what I think that separates us.
What do you make of his performance against Michael Gomez Jr.?
I haven't watched it. I
No?
know he stopped him. I haven't watched it. I know there's a lot of animosity there because obviously Gomez pulled out on the night, didn't he, the first time. So yeah, I haven't watched it, mate. I know. I think I see like a clip, you know, like the Instagram, like how he stopped him, like and I think he just stuck it on him, didn't let him breathe, and just just beat the life. Not beat the life out of him. I can't even think the word, but he just beat it out of him, like knocked his confidence. Mate, he just didn't want to know, did he? In the end, I think. So yeah, it was a good win.
If you look at his record, he's got 5 defeats. Would it be naive of me to say that, you know, he can be beaten, he has been beaten? Is there a way to beat him, in your opinion?
Yeah, it's not naive. Like, he can be beaten because he's been beaten 5 times. Do you know what I mean? It's there in black and white. Do you know what I mean? But listen, he's on a run now. He's 5 or 6 fights, or 6 or 7, I think it is, or whatever. He's on a run. He ain't lost. Obviously, he might have even moved at super featherweight. He might not have lost. So he's got a bit more about him again now. Do you know what I mean? He's on a roll. He's going to be buzzing. He's going to be well up for it. But yeah, like I say, he's got a few losses on his record. So he's obviously, he can be beat. Do you know what I mean? Other people have beat him, and I believe I'm up there with the best, and I can beat him. So yeah,
How dangerous is he to your plans to fight here?
Mate, he's very, very dangerous. I've had 17 fights, he's had 15 knockouts. Do you know what I mean? He nearly got as many knockouts as I've had fights altogether. So he's very, very dangerous. So I'm not taking this lightly at all. I've got to be switched on at all times. If I was to switch off, he could get me out of there. But he's not, because I've got a very good chin. And I'm not going to switch off, do you know what I mean? But yeah, if I'm not switched on, mate, I could lose this. And it would jeopardise everything I've worked for fighting here at St Mary's. So I'm going to make sure that that's not going to happen. Of
course, you're not going to be looking past this fight, but in terms of time frames, do you have a rough idea in terms of when you might hope to fight here?
Well, I think there's been talks for next summer, June next summer here, all depending on me. I've got to keep winning, mate. So I'm going to keep winning. I'm going to make sure it happens. I'm a big believer. I say it all the time. Everything happens to reason and destiny. I'm a big believer in destiny. I'm destined to fight here, mate. So I ain't going to lose till I get it.
Are you keeping an eye on Anto Kakachi? Because obviously you guys were previously scheduled to fight. There's talk now that he could fight for a world title.
Yeah.
There's talk of, Shaki Foster, the WBC route.
Yeah.
If he wins that world title, you could then be in a position to meet him, and then that could be a full circle moment. Are you keeping an eye on him, and is that in kind of the back of your mind at all?
Like you said, I said to us in an interview with Des, I don't watch boxing really, mate. Very rarely watch boxing. I've said it loads of times, but I will not keep an eye on the fight, but I'll keep an eye on what's happening. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a fight down, like you said, could be the full circle, and like I said, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason I didn't fight him then, because it would have been too soon, and I'm supposed to do full circle, maybe fight him down the line. But I'm not looking past Reece yet. Reece is going to be by far the hardest fight of my whole career, amateur and pro. So I've got to make sure I win this one first, and then I'll see what's next. You know what I mean? But yeah, who knows? That could be down the line.
Do you care about legacy? Because you kind of touched on it earlier, but holding all the domestic belts is a pretty big deal, and a big deal for the city.
Yeah,
right?
like I say, I want to be known as the best fighter to ever come out of Southampton, and I believe potentially could be already, or I'm fringing on it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I win the British, Commonwealth and European, I don't think it's ever be done. So then I am cementing myself as the best fighter to ever come to Southampton. But that's all. As I said, I want to be known as the best fighter to come to Southampton. And if I win on July 26th, then I'm pretty sure that secludes me as the best.
And do you feel unstoppable in the ring right now? Is there a word to describe how you feel when you step between those ropes?
Like I say, I'm a big believer in destiny, and I believe I'm destined to fight it. So at the moment, I just know that I'm going to win. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like kind of like I'm giving myself confidence, knowing that I'm destined to fight here at St Mary's one day, and I'm not going to lose until that happens. So July 26th, I know I'm going to come away with the win because I believe I'm destined to fight here. So, yeah.
And how much are you looking forward to stepping out in front of that crowd again at the Bournemouth International Centre. That was pretty raucous the last time.
Yeah,
right?
I think this time it's going to be even better. Do you know what I mean? I think because you know, like last time, obviously all the people that come to support and had a good night, they're going to then tell their friends next time who are going to want to come, and it brings actually more and more people. They tell a friend who tells a friend. And I think it's just going to be mental down there, mate. Especially this summer, it's going to be peak summer down there. Everyone's going to make a weekend of it down Bournemouth Beach. That's going to be a good night.
Yeah, get the weighing down on the pier or something.
Yeah, anyway, mate. I'll be stripping off and do a little skinny dip in the water after I'll get my win, mate. It'll be good.
We're looking forward to it, Ryan. Just finally, July 26th, what happens and what can fans expect to see from you?
Listen, it's going to be a very, very exciting fight. I think we both bring fireworks. But I'm going to come away with the win 100%. No matter how I do it, I don't matter.
Looking forward to it and best of luck.
Top man, Dan.
Cool.
Cheers,
Appreciate
mate.
you, man.
No,
Thanks for that.
You. Cheers.